because they really, you know, when you have 80 devotees on Harinam, which was the standard in those days, we had M2U01729 in front. You know, he was the first one who was like, we came here to tease you all, and you know what, we care for your society. You know, that was his attitude. People feel that. So they get, especially Germans, you know, what? This is the ultimate insult to our German consciousness. You know, the police coming. Oh, the more police came, the more M2U01729 was English. Ah, he was English. And he was not alone. Our all leaders were like this. All of them. They were, more police, please. Come on. It was straight out. You know, Christiania had these days like this. They were almost wishing, hey, more police cars coming, great! Let's burn some mattresses and just welcome them, you know. This is ferocious. And they got actually their points through, you know. So that was our Harinam, like this. You know, it was pure military, pure terroristic attitude, the whole thing. But it's not the real point. We are spreading Krishna consciousness, not the anti-society consciousness. So it's not really needed. But you know, when everybody in the Harinam party is 20 years old or 18 years old, what do you expect? The devotees were hanging out, spinning around in ecstasy, you know, especially we call it the helicopter, you know, dancing, that was a band later on. Just spreading it all out, you know, and spinning around until you slap people with your arms in their faces, you know. I'm here, ecstasy, I'm Hare Krishna. I could give you a picture of Harinam. So that's was another one. I remember that Harinam with 120 devotees in Frankfurt downtown in a big shopping street. You know, then one guy came up. A really flipped out little man in black suit with an umbrella threatening, Jesus is the only Lord! You know, and he was really coming close. So initially, devotees were like, in your 120 devotees you feel quite safe. But to our great surprise, Swami started to get interested in that man. So with his big whoopers, you know, he had this. He suddenly turned around and smacked it this close to the man's nose. He was going, Namaste, Namaste, Gaya. The man just, you know, he almost collapsed. He turned around, started to run, being chased by Swami. Namaste, Gaya. And then 120 voices turning around, and here we go. Full speed through the shopping streets, through the side streets. The man was running for his life, you know, in full public view. And then so suddenly, when he gets red, you know, and just with this big whoopers and 120 voices. I remember Mother just falling over. It was such a speed, you know. And then he chased him this way and that way and this way, and ultimately the man just ran in some park and disappeared. And Suraswami returned, you know, with his big whoopers back to the shopping city. There was a big fontaine, you know, this decorative, like you have in Copenhagen, there on a corner. It was much bigger. It was in the middle of the summer. And he took the whoopers and took it like a ball of water from the fontaine and spilled it over his head to refresh himself. He was going, Haribo! I was one of these Harinams, you know. You know, not for Denmark, not here. You will not get many sympathizers like this. Here we are perfect with our little humble dirty tent, you know, and with some pot with kitri and some chanting, and let the Danes come. Here the whole preaching is just, yeah. Take it if you want, your divine grace. You would consider kindly to maybe eat a few spoons of kitri would be very nice.
No, it's important. It's complete up to you.
It's your choice. You are in charge. We are just your humble servants. Then I go, more. That's the preaching. Jai. Prabhupada ki jai.